Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. We are getting back into some more Halo 5 today, picking up where we left off with what I felt was a pretty good last part. Finally something explanatory, something with a little bit of substance to it as far as the plot and some of the more, specific details of what's going on, some things with our characters. Obviously, we have a little bit more going on with Cortana having finally, reached her at this Genesis planet. It was interesting seeing a little bit of interaction between Blue Team and her. I'm hoping for some more of that. I thought what we saw was decent. I wanted more, admittedly, but what I got was good enough in the sense that it gave me some details that I felt were sorely missing as far as explaining some stuff, right? Going back to kind of the beginning of the game and the things that I felt it was just dumping into the story without explaining the purpose behind it a little bit. I can see that I think I understand the kind of the basic plot points then of what's going on regarding both of our teams now, right? What happened with Cortana, showing a little bit why she's kind of a threat, right? Something to actually contend with as far as the overarching story. What's going on specifically with Osiris team, actually having this plan using the Guardians as a means of tracking down the Master Chief, and then hopefully doing that while taking care of Cortana, whatever that looks like on their end. I don't think they said anything about that specifically. But I have a better grasp, I think, of what's going on. Now, obviously, you guys be sure to correct me in the comments and maybe point me in the right direction. Don't give away too much, obviously, because I still feel I probably have a couple parts left in the game, but I think I'm having a better time with this now as far as the story, which in my opinion was sorely missing. Really did not do a good job, I think, of setting it up in the context of the game alone. Now, there might be other things, other materials that help transition from Halo 4 to Halo 5, and that's fine, but having not looked into any of that and not wanting to until at least the game is done, I feel like Halo 5 didn't really do a good job setting things up. I feel it's it's at a better place now than it was, and hopefully as a result of that, I'll find more things to kind of get interested in and find motivating factors regarding our characters, the plot, the concept of like Cortana as finally as an antagonist and what that might look like. I'm kind of excited for that. With all that being said, let's jump into it. All right, so
Guns down, Osiris. We're guests here.
Locke, I have a briefing prepared. Given Cortana's show of power, I am reluctant to discuss it over open channels.
Understood, Doctor.
see, this is an interesting prospect now. It's kind of like what happens when the technology is unreliable, right? Or turns against you, which is, I mean, that's a fairly common concept, I think, especially in more modern telling of stories. The thing is like, as far as AI goes, I think this is a little bit, I think this was like 2015 or something. So it's not too old of a game, but it's not quite the same as what we have now. So it's kind of interesting then this again, getting into the threat of Cortana, right? And the effect of technology now, specifically because of the Forerunners, like the power that they have with their network and all these kinds of things, and utilizing that in a way that I don't think we've really seen before, and that's kind of interesting. Excuse me, where in the fuck am I going though? Oh, there it is. Okay. Look at this little thing. What? Oh my god, disgusting. There you are.
Here, Osiris. I have located a means to activate the Guardian.
Osiris reporting
Sure.
to Halsey.
This is a constructor, a Forerunner tool I can use to interface with the Guardian. Constructors were ubiquitous in Forerunner facilities. These hills are riddled with support stations for the Sanghelios Guardian. Palmer has the coordinates of one such station. Finding a constructor there should be simple.
Okay. Huh. I see. I figured we would know. Am I missing something? I figured we would know where the Guardian is. to have come here in the first place to get it. Now it sounds like you have to locate something that helps. Is it locate or activate it?
Ready when you are.
I'm not sure if those are the kind of the same thing. I guess they're technically not. Yeah, what's up?
Ready, Commander Palmer.
Okay, let's go.
I will say, for what it's worth, I do think that including the Allied Covenant, as it were, right? The Arbiter's team, so to speak, I think is an interesting faction to introduce here. I like these ideas when they do that, when they have multiple factions that are, you know, you have to kind of navigate. So we have us, obviously, we have Blue Team, which is separate, which is kind of interesting. Then we have, you know, the Covenant, the bad Covenant, and then we have the Arbiter's forces, and then we have the Forerunners, and then, like, I guess Cortana, and it's neat having that, as long as it does a good job of, like, fleshing out each faction. Which I think, again, having this stuff, right, all this, the homeworld or whatever, it does a neat idea, or it does a good job of showing, right, the break in the Covenant. I kind of like that. I want that. Oh, Jesus. Okay, Locke. Just letting out some frustration there, huh? Oh my God.
Commander Palmer, we're in position.
Copy that. Arbiter, you're up.
I kind of wonder, is it because of the planet we're on, where there's less gravity or something, or is it just they said, fuck it, let's throw some ragdoll physics in there? Oh my God, what is this now? This isn't the Guardian, right? No, that looks Covenant. The Kraken. See, I think we saw one of these before, didn't we? I don't remember if it was in this capacity.
Advance on the constructor's coordinates.
Sure.
Commander. Let's go.
Shackle's coming down the stairs.
He's gonna wish he didn't. See, they say the elites there. He said the false arbiter. Is that supposed to imply that there's another arbiter?
Keep moving.
That would be interesting. I don't know if they would
Reinforcements.
go that far in the story, but that would be kind of an interesting idea, that this other Covenant faction has their own, you know, revered leader in that sense. We're in the, oh, here we are. Oh. Yeah? Where are you going? Hmm? Oh, get your ass up there, Locke. Oh, hang on a second. There we go. I missed!
All clear.
I going the right way? No. Ah, there we are. The projector.
Shield in the way. Take it down.
Shield's gotta have a weak spot.
What is this supposed to... Am I...
Self-repairing.
Focus fire.
Am I supposed to go around?
Heavy weapons. It'll fall soon enough.
Aha.
I have a shot on the shield generator.
Pop that and the whole thing will go.
There we are.
Shields down.
Get it with heavy weapons. I used the pistol, by the way.
Spartan, the enemy is retreating into the temple ground. That location is between Osiris and their destination.
Copy, Arbiter. Spartans, keep the pressure on. Kraken's back! Watch out!
Keep your distance. Get to the temple ground.
See, this is kind of interesting to me seeing this now. I didn't really think much of the vehicle sections in the game thus far, and there's actually been a couple, but it doesn't feel like it so much compared to other games, and I'm not really sure if that's a good thing or bad thing. Now, I personally don't tend to care for sections like that. Well, that's my ass gone. But I will say, for what it's worth in Halo 5 here, that where they've occurred, right, with like when we were playing with these guys, we were in the Warthog and the Scorpion and stuff like that. I'm not really sure if this is a consequence of like the squad and stuff like that. Like here, for example, we have 4 ghosts, right? I feel like I could play this section without them, you know, I think okay. The section, you know, previously where we had the Warthog and we were on Meridian there, like, that was less about using the vehicle for combat and actually more about traversing this really elongated, you know, path towards the Meridian encampment, right? It wasn't so much about let's use the Warthog to take down a bunch of vehicles per se. I don't know if this is a consequence then of the fact that we have multiple, like, people in the game that we have to account for, and the way that it handles vehicle sections as a result. And what I mean by that is, like, in the previous Halo games when it was just the Master Chief, I feel like the way that they had vehicles was much more, like, particular. And here it's not really, like, I don't know, it doesn't really get into it as much, I don't think. Like, the other section, where we had the, what the hell was it called? The Mantis or whatever it was? Like, the fact that everybody gets a Mantis, it kind of diminishes the power of the vehicle then, right? In a sense, which,
Copy, Arbiter.
again, I'm not really sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It just feels weird having multiple vehicles against forces that could be taken down by a single one. It, like, reduces the power and the impact of the vehicle itself, which is, frankly, I think one of the few good things I can say about those sections when they're done well, right? Like, Halo 2, when you had the tank. You felt that, right? You were a badass motherfucker with the tank. Now imagine those sections with 4 Scorpions, though. It's kind of like, what's the fucking point then, right? That you can do the job with 1, and now it just seems like it's too much. It's the same thing right there with the Ghosts. The fact that we all had them, and it was... Christ, we only had them for 30 seconds, but still. Okay, now what? Temple grounds.
There's another shield in the way.
Let's find a way past.
All right, I gotta say, Halo 5's gameplay, for all my criticisms, and I knew I was gonna get back into this topic, for all my criticisms of the story, I gotta say that Halo 5 is really fucking fun gameplay-wise. Like, it just feels like there's so many more tools at my disposal. My ability to actually engage with the enemies, right? I'm out of ammo here. Let me pick up a weapon. I know that this weapon's probably gonna be pretty good, and it has a decent amount of ammo. Like, those simple concepts were missing in the last game. Which is just, like, it's such a stupid-ass decision for a shooter of all things, too. I'm not playing a survival game where I gotta, you know, scrounge up some ammo from the, you know, from the fucking dirt or from, you know, some bucket hidden somewhere. It's like, no, I just laid waste to 1,000 enemies, and I can't even pick up one of their weapons because it has 3 shots left, and it's also bad. Like, it doesn't do damage. What the fuck? That's not fun in a shooter. What? Oh man, that's always going to be entertaining. Oh. Hey. Oh.
Incoming reinforcements. Must have seen their buddies getting their asses kicked and decided to get some too.
Push forward. That shield's in our way.
Okay, well keep your eyes peeled, folks. We got snipers. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. There's a floor. That's good. Sometimes it's not there, as I've come to see. So I gotta appreciate it where I can.
Rally up. We just lost Vale.
What the hell? We mean we just lost Vale?
We lost Buck. Fall back.
I'm losing all my Spartans. Oh, come on. There's someone else around here. I can hear him. Hi. We must be upstairs. By the way, I'm trying to... I saw another one of these and I was like, I wasn't sure. But now I'm kind of wondering, is this supposed to be the Spartan charge thing?
Passageway under the shield.
Maybe? Okay, real nice. Where am I at, though?
I'm on the other side of the shield.
Oh, okay, I have to come here anyway, then.
Move inside.
Shield's down.
Well, do I want to take that out, or can I just move on? Okay. Oh, damn it, I'm all the way back here. Okay, well, I guess I'll try and take it out if I can. If not, I know how to sneak past it now. Oh, there's a sniper. Take cover.
Forward. We go to the other side.
Well, I wanted to get him first if I could find him. Ah, shit. I'm trying to, I gotta say, now that I'm getting the hang of this movement a little bit more, that it is quite useful. It's not like, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if it's really integral to the gameplay or if it's more kind of gimmicky, but it's different and in a good way generally. I can say that much at least. Oh, there you are, you son of a bitch. Hey. Don't hide from me. You fired the shot. Now come take your consequences. Where'd he go?
Let that front hugger down.
Oh, this is where I had to go anyway, isn't it? It sure looks like it. Maybe? I'm not quite. Well, I suppose I gotta go take out that shield thing again, huh?
Found a way behind the shield. Break up a wall. Right-hand side.
Nice work, Osiris. Move inside.
Shield's down.
Hmm.
I'm heading into the temple. Regroup inside, Osiris. Dead end. Commander Palmer, you sure we're headed the right way?
Affirmative. That's the only way through. Maybe there's a hidden mechanism, a door lock.
Oh, well, it was worth a shot, wasn't it? Okay.
Found something. Up on the ledge.
How do we go up there?
No stairs. We should be able to climb. Look at the sides.
Is that... I thought it was like an action figure or something.
This has to be it. Something's happening.
It worked. Dr. Halsey's coordinates are just through that door.
Move, Osiris.
Soldiers!
Oh.
Hey, where did they go? Lock, heads up! The Kraken's still in play!
I see it, Commander.
Arbiter to all wings. The Kraken retreats. Press your attack.
That doesn't look like a retreat.
Let's help Arbiter finish this.
What is that supposed to mean? What am I supposed to do into this?
Phaeton!
Get airborne. We're taking the fight to them.
Affirmative. Saddle up.
Shit, how do I use this thing again?
Excellent. Bring fire upon the
There we are.
Spartans.
Spartans, I appreciate the bravery, but what's the plan? The Kraken's too well armored to knock down. Best bet's get inside, destroy the generator. Make it happen, folks.
Oh shit, that's a lot of anti-air. Okay, taking fire. Ah, evasive maneuvers. Shit. Am I good to just... Do I just land on it, or where is it specifically, this generator? Oh, it's down below. Okay, just get out. I'll find another way off. This is cool. This is just a larger version of the Scarab, isn't it? And getting into the generator or whatever the hell it is.
Generator's on the lowest level. Move down.
All right, there's a way off maybe if I can use those banshees. I was kind of afraid, like, I'm guessing by the time I get back up there it's going to destroy my Phaeton or whatever the fuck it is.
Keep going down. Generator should be just below the hangar. Hit her with a few rounds, then get the hell out of there.
Direct hit on the pulse generator. It's working. The crew's panicking.
Yep. Okay. Is
Generator
that
offline.
Get the hell out of there. Kraken's going down.
quick to the banshees? I like that. That's kind of cool. It's just I feel like it should have maybe been a little bit more lengthy as far as a combat sequence. That actually didn't take much longer than your typical Scarab, as far as I'm concerned, and I feel like with something of this magnitude, it probably should have been a little bit more of a fight down into the generator itself. Right? But whatever.
Victory! Well done, Spartan.
Hot damn, Osiris, that is beautiful work. Kraken's down. Time to grab that constructor. Halsey's coordinates are inside that Forerunner site.
Which one? Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, well, I didn't want that anyway. So here's the deal, though. With, like, the doors are opening and all this kind of shit. I'm sorry, but, like... Here's the deal. If I'm like, I figured Cortana would have control of all sorts of different technology, and this is also Forerunner technology at that, which should be more easily controlled, I would think, by her. And if that's the case, as I'm speculating, two things then. Number one, why, if you don't want me to do this, why let me in at all? Right? Or number two, similar to when we were playing as Blue Team, which I'm a little bit afraid of, is maybe she wants this to happen and is letting it happen. I'm just saying, if we're activating a Guardian, I know we have our reasons for doing it, but think about what it still is, right? If it's still a weapon.
Search the area. Something woke up.
It's a map of this region. See? That's the Guardian there. Not sure what it's connected to, though.
Yeah, real pretty light show. Where's the constructor?
Constructors repair things,
Huh.
right? So let's break something. Something came up on the hologram base.
This looks like glass.
Hi. Ready to work?
Oh. Well, I figured this would be much more of a tool to be used. This is just like one of those
I think they're
Sentinel robots, but not the one with the gun. I didn't we've seen this before. I didn't realize that's what we were going after again, is all. Ah, shit. Oh, reload. Come on. Oh, Christ. Shit. All right. I'm going in. Cover me, boys and girls. Oh, shit. I didn't realize that there were knights here. Okay. Oh, get the fuck out of the way then, Vale. What do you think is gonna happen? What?
All clear. Commander Palmer, we have the constructor.
I need something else here though.
Nice work, Spartans. Arbiter, ready for pickup.
I am sending a ship your way, Spartans.
Thanks. Ah, there we are. There's something. Okay. Not too bad.
There goes the constructor.
When it activates the Guardian,
Where do you see that?
let's report into Palmer.
Hey. There's the Arbiter. Let's go see what he's doing.
Everything is prepared. We will begin when the constructor is ready.
Halsey said the calibration.
Commander, mission complete. Dr. Halsey has the constructor.
Good work, Osiris. Once Halsey has the constructor sorted, Arbiter's people can move on Sunaion, and I'll get her off-world.
Well, they were mentioning this before that the Arbiter wasn't ready to assault this final place, and I assume he's now that some time has passed, he's ready to go.
Osiris, come look at this. I'm using this structure to upload the recording from Meridian into the constructor. Make sure you're ready to go when I give the signal.
Standing by, Doctor.
Get comfortable. It could be hours. I take it back. It's headed for Sunaion. It's
Oh,
moving towards
okay.
the Guardian.
Arbiter, it's time.
She interrupted herself. Her own voice lines. That's how urgent this
The
is.
covenant will fall. Sanghelios will be free.
You know what I did to create the Spartans, all in the name of the greater good.
Doctor, we don't have time.
Cortana is built from a matrix of my own mind. The domain gives her incredible power.
I understand.
Spartan lock,
Okay.
stop her. But please, bring John home to me.
Well, that last part I understand, but the what she led with, I'd like, okay, the domain gives her power. It's based off of her. Yeah, but how are those two things connected? Is it because Dr. Halsey's a genius to watch out? Because Cortana...
Actually, Tanaka, if I could ask a favor. Just say a word or two.
Come a long way together. A long way yet to go. Let's make a good jump like we mean to. And handle fools like we need to.
90 seconds to insertion point.
And may buck by the first round when we get back.
We get through this, I'll buy the whole damn bar.
Fire Team Osiris. The light is green.
Cool.
Swords of Sanghelios. With me, target the air defenses. Air landing zones. For Sanghelios! Sanghelios!
There's the first of the air defenses. Push forward. Take it out.
I do enjoy that the Arbiter is around and doing things. Has some kind of like impact and agency, as it were. It does feel like
Target under the cannon
he's
itself.
still kind of a... I mean, he's about as much of a side character, maybe a little bit less, than like Halo 3 was.
We'll clear out air defenses as we go.
And I understand that introducing Osiris Team and Blue Team and the Arbiter as playable characters might seem a bit much. And it is. But, oh shit. Okay, am I meant to... Is there something more powerful I can use? I don't want to blow all my ammo with this just to... Oh, okay. They took care of it for me. But, I don't know. I feel like he's,
All right, Spartans. There's ground to
Oh,
cover between
can
you
I
and the
do that
Guardian.
too?
Move out. Hostiles, coming
Yeah, I don't
through
know.
the
I feel
door.
like the Arbiter... I feel like he's... I like seeing him in the game. I like him. I like that he has a presence. I like that there's this connection to the previous games. But now having spent some time with him and having him around, I do kind of wonder, like, is all this really necessary, or was it just a means to include them? Like the Guardian being here. right? And dealing with Sanghelios and all that kind of shit. Like, I think you could have made it anywhere, right? And it still would have probably worked. And so I'm not sure if it's maybe a good thing or kind of a cheap thing that they're actually going this far with it, right? You know what? I'm gonna give Halo 5 the benefit of the doubt and say that it was a good thing. Way to make a fucking decision on something finally, instead of leaving me hanging for 2 parts. Nope, Jesus, that guy's gone. Oh! Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. I guess that'll work though. That's fine, but I need something else to hang on to in the meantime. Okay. Alright, now what?
Cannons offline.
Okay.
Unlock the swords of Sanghelios. Air defense is down on my position.
Confirm, Spartan. Sending air support.
Keep moving. There's plenty more to do.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna recant my statements. I think that this is a pretty neat setting, actually. I don't think that this was just a cheap insert as far as the Arbiter and all them. Because the thing is like, I kind of wondered about this, and you guys were talking about this in the comments in previous parts and in Halo 4, like explaining what was going on with the Covenant. And you know what? I think actually seeing more of it in action as I look up at all these, you know, massive spaceships fighting each other, I think that this is a good thing to show in the game, right? The actual, like, conflict between the Covenant factions, right? And finally demonstrating what that looks like and a little bit of why that's important and stuff. Yeah, you know what? It was a good decision. I'll give them credit for that. I like this stuff. Oh, come on.
Cannon destroyed. Swords of Sanghelios. Another cannon down on my position.
Affirmative, Spartan. All ships, the Spartans have opened more airspace. Move in and make your presence felt.
Reinforcements at the door.
What door? Oh, that door. Where'd he go? Very good, very good. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Think the constructor found its way through this chaos?
If it didn't, somebody better come up with another solution real quick.
Dr. Halsey said the plan would work. I trust her. 3 cannons here. Take them down quick. Our ride's going to leave without us.
Well, here's what I'm kind of wondering as far as the activation of the Guardian. So if it's this big destructive force, what happens exactly? Like, do we want to preserve this area or like?
Cannon down. 2 more to go.
If this is the elite homeworld, we don't want to destroy the planet or anything, right? Like, I thought that was kind of part of the Guardians' activation, right? Or no? Shit. Come on. Oh, crap.
Get the cannons offline. Find their power source or target the cannons themselves.
There we go. Okay, Buck, thanks. Yeah, I feel like that'll take a minute to the battery.
That should take the shield down. Let's hack it.
Oh. Okay, I was like, I don't really have the weapons to
Stand by. We're on it.
did that work? Did I do it? What the fuck am I doing? Is that... Hmm?
He's dead. Who's next?
Protect Sunaion!
Come on, people, you can't... I gotta take care of the cannons as is, and then I gotta take care of everyone else too? That's too much. It's not fair.
Second cannon down.
Okay.
Only one left.
Where were I? Was okay. I was like, I know it's around here somewhere. Here. I'm not wasting my perfectly good battle rifle ammo on this thing. There we go. Okay. I was afraid it was gonna take a little while.
Cannons offline on our position.
Okay.
Troops will arrive and secure your position. Move on towards the Guardian. You must reach the Master Chief in time.
Copy that, Arbiter.
Friendly phantoms approaching.
In time for what?
Come in.
Marquis. Hello again.
Air defenses still protect the skies between you and the Guardian. Too many for me to ferry you to your destination. You need another path. At your location, there is passage to Sanaion's Undercity, which will allow direct access to the Guardian.
Thank you, Marquis.
That's
Silence.
convenient.
Marquis said there's a way down. Find it.
Sanghelios, brother. Yes. What is it? I hear worry in your voice. You should rejoice.
Ah.
There's an elevator to the Undercity. Everybody on the elevator.
Good luck down there, Spartans.
Oh, you're not coming with? What the fuck?
We're heading to the Undercity.
Hey.
I want to warn you. Before the Guardian jumps into slip space, it sets up a series of...
Alright,
massive
fine.
blasts. If you move your ships out of the way in time, the Covenant will take the brunt of it.
Victory and honor do not grow from timid seeds, Spartan Lock. Your harvest shall be grand. When you see the Chief again, tell him I send my greetings.
I will indeed, sir.
Look, I've never heard a Sangheli address a human like that.
I'll try not to let it go.
Oh, I thought he was referring to the Master Chief. See, I kind of wondered, like... Were the Arbiter and Chief, like, actual... I mean, friends is a strong word, but I understand that there was definitely, like, some respect and whatnot between them. Even though, you know, Halo 3 ended up starting with them at each other's throats, right? By the end of it, I figured that there was a decent, a good connection between them in some respects, right? But I don't think I don't think they spent enough time with each other to, like, you know, get to be friends, right? Become buddies. I don't see that happening. I kind of wish it did. Oh, dumbass. Fuck you say to me? What's this one? What is this one? Fuck is this, a crossbow? Oh, it just shoots a grenade. I think I've seen something like this before, haven't I? Oh, crap. Out of the way, people. Oh, Jesus. I almost flew off the fucking edge. Oh, shit. I don't want that. Give me that thing. Here. I'll try it out. Why not? Huh. I don't know, that's not too bad. It's not really good either, but you know. I guess it's just it's an easier way of essentially throwing a grenade at them, if even that. I could, oh, you son of a bitch! Hey. You wanna put the fucking smackdown on me? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, see, this goes back to what I was saying, though. If the goal is to prevent the Guardian from awakening, then fine, send your forces. If it's to keep it, or if it is to wake it up, though, why send people to hinder that? As far as the Prometheans are concerned, right? Unless they're intended to be here to take out the Covenant, the bad Covenant, right? To help us in that sense. But then, like, I got a hunch that's not going to be true. And I'm going to end up fighting them at some point in the level. So, like, I don't believe that. Is there a way to get up there? Can I? I need their ammo, is why I ask. Oh, that's a fucking jump there. Let's see. All right. Oh, Christ almighty. How did you miss that? I wasn't even I wasn't even paying attention. He had the perfect opportunity to strike. I guess not. Wasted. No. Oh, God damn it. Get your ass in the fucking fight. What? Hello? These things are actually kind of dangerous in this game. I can't take it out by myself. Well, I probably could, but it'll take a minute. Oh, that didn't work. I figured I'd at least... I'd push it a little bit there. I guess not. Oh! I thought I was around the corner. Okay, hang on. Need to restock. What do I got here? What is that? Yeah, give me that. Shit! There we go.
Hunters are down.
Not bad, not bad at all. Okay.
Go back up.
Better hurry. Can't have too much longer to go.
I hear some grunts. Elevator door.
Everybody on the elevator. Arbiter, this is Spartan Locke. Do you copy?
Spartan Locke, near the Guardian. Killing everyone.
Arbiter.
Oh, he's killing everyone near the...
No good.
We
You're
should
the
be
Guardian.
the Guardian by now.
If we can help Arbiter,
We do, but not at the risk of missing the Guardian. Reaching Master Chief is more important.
Here's the thing. Did I miss this though? Where exactly is the Guardian? Because in Meridian it seemed pretty clear that it's buried within the planet, right? That it's this hidden artifact waiting. I don't see how that, you know, I mean, if are we talking something similar here? Because this looks like it's a giant ocean, and then we're on elevated platforms. But like, is the Guardian just hanging out outside or what? Right?
Looks like we just missed all the fun.
I'm okay with that. Oh, oh no, you poor thing. Jesus.
Guardian's singing. How much time do we have left?
Not enough.
It's singing. They said that about the last one too. I don't...
Over there in the ocean.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so it does rise up then. Okay. I kind of wondered about that. I was just like, it... But it was buried underneath the water, at the very least. Okay.
Haven't come this far to let the Guardians slip away now. Hurry, Spartans.
Run! Watch your step! Corvette coming down! Move!
Careful.
Hmm?
It's going to...
Oh.
Prometheans? Crawlers!
Yeah, see, but this is what I was just saying, though. If they're here to
We miss our right to Master Chief.
help it along, right? I mean, I guess they can do that without having us want to tag along with it. So I guess it makes sense then.
Sanghelios is ours.
Prometheans incoming!
That's all well and good, man, but I don't think there's gonna be much left here.
I fight by your side, Spartans, to the last.
Clear a path. Get on board the Guardian before it leaves.
Okay. Yeah, no, I guess that makes more sense then. They can be sent here along to help it activate and move on. I figured that we would have more of a role in activating it than just sending this device along to do it.
Keep pushing us.
But I guess not. And now they got what they wanted. It's activated, and they don't need us. So start attacking us. Yeah. Whatever. We'll get her done. Good job, sport. I can't accidentally kill the Arbiter, can I? Or like down him or something? I don't have to worry about that. Friendly fire. Come on. God damn it. What this? It's back again.
How the hell is that thing here? We killed it!
We don't have time to discuss it.
Oh my god, that's a lot of them again. We'll see about that one. Well, shit, I should have kept those rockets then for this guy. What a fascinating enemy. I recall them saying earlier that he's got like 1,000,000 bodies or something like that. So like, why not just dump a bunch of them here? If you wanted something done, why not send a lot of those things? Because that takes a minute to take down, right? Versus a bunch of stupid ass crawlers or whatever.
Open your eyes, Doc. You're missing all the fun.
No. Are we gonna make it?
That's twice.
What, we're counting now?
Ready when you say, Commander. All clear.
Well, Christ, the Dr. Halsey's on there too. Whatever. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Hunt them to the last. The day we extinguish the Covenant's light.
Okay, back on Genesis now. So this is them coming in.
Is that it? Where are we? What the...
Big Mac boost.
Okay. All right. Well, before we get too far into it, guys,
Like standing on the
we're gonna leave it there. All right. So another pretty good part. I gotta say, you know, having gotten to the end of it now and seeing that we're still with Osiris. The thing is like, this is a little bit weird. I generally like the what I call the dual perspectives kind of storytelling, right? Where you have different teams or different factions and you kind of switch back and forth every once in a while. That's fine. But I gotta be honest, I don't know if I care enough about Osiris team as much that we're spending, you know, to justify spending so much time with them. Because this is like, what is this now? Like 3-4 levels in a row now we're dealing with them, right? I mean, I think I've played as blue team, what, a whopping 2 levels in the game so far. Like, I'm sorry, but you know, I really enjoyed playing those levels as the Master Chief and blue team. I think they have a little bit more significance as a team overall, and I want to learn more about them. Not that I don't care about Osiris as much, but I don't know anything about them to begin with. And having spent how much time we have with them so far, I still don't really know much more about them, to be honest, like individually or as a team or whatever. If anything, I don't know much about blue team either, but Osiris team gave me more information regarding blue team than Osiris did about themselves. I don't know. That's kind of a weird setup. And so seeing another level back with that team, I just don't know. I want more balance between this. I want more blue team. I don't mind Osiris team so much, but I do prefer blue team at least enough to want to see more levels with them specifically, and in particular because the ones that we've seen them in so far, right? And I'm going to reference specifically the other Genesis level, where there was a different kind of interaction going on, especially because of their view and their relationship with Cortana versus Osiris team, which is inherently more hostile, right? Which is a fine setup too, but give me a little bit more balance between those perspectives then, if there is such a thing, right? Show me the Master Chief interacting with Cortana and maybe interacting with more Promethean stuff, right? Or more Forerunner stuff, right? That helps set up this dichotomy then of like somebody who's a sympathizer versus somebody who's more hostile. And we kind of don't really have that, to be honest. I'm still waiting for something that shows that a little bit more. And there's still time to do it. I figure there's probably another, I don't know, maybe another 2 parts worth, maybe 3. I'm not really sure the length or the pacing of the game exactly. So there's still an opportunity to do that. I just want to, I think it's worth mentioning though that thus far into the game, I think I've probably spent about 80% of the time with Team Osiris. And I don't know anything about any of them or have as much interest. I do like seeing some of the stuff with them, the things that are going on around them and the things they interact with. But you could kind of insert anybody and it would probably look pretty similar in their case, not in Blue Team's case though, and that's why they're more interesting to me. You can't put another Spartan or another Spartan team in that position interacting with Cortana and necessarily have the same outcome, right? Or the same interactions and same, dialogue and pieces of information. That's the importance. That's why I want to see more of the Chief and Cortana, because frankly, that was one of the best things about Halo 4 was expanding their relationship and seeing them interact with one another. And since that's all we had for most of the game, right? I mean, we had a couple other characters get introduced, but it was primarily a more isolated, story with those two characters in particular and the things that they were dealing with, which in that case was, leaving the planet, leaving Requiem, Cortana's rampancy, those more kind of intimate, like, challenges as far as the characters go. And it's not, like I said before, Halo 5 just, it has this difficulty I can see building off of anything from any other games specifically. Now, I'm sure there's something, like I said, with the fucking books or whatever it is, I'm sure it goes more in depth, and that's all well and good. I don't mind more context. It's just, it's not here. I'm playing Halo 5 Guardians. I'm playing Halo 5 Guardians. I'm not watching Halo 5 Guardians. I'm not reading about Halo 5 Guardians, right? And I'm not saying that I don't have an interest in doing so at some point, but given that the first thing I would like to be is playing the game, I want the game to give as much context and as much information and sequences like I'm describing, where it builds off of things from Halo 4, and in this case, it involving the Master Chief and Cortana, and it's we were there for like 30 seconds with those things built up, and I'm gonna bear in mind, I feel I got the most information out of those fucking 30 seconds that the Chief and Cortana were talking to one another than the rest of the story combined. And so I want more of that, because the things that interest me thus far with the story have been a direct result of those interactions taking place. And now getting into another level with Osiris team, it's like, that's all well and good, but I know what I want, and it's not this. So, I don't know, that's one of my observations now, having played several levels in a row as Team Osiris. I think this is what, like, I'm not even sure exactly, 3 or 4, something like that, and then we had like 1 as Blue Team, and then it was like 3 or 4 again with Osiris. Like, I don't get it. I just don't understand. And this goes back to my discussion earlier. I think it was in the last part. You don't need the Master Chief to make a successful Halo game. I don't believe that. I very much enjoyed ODST and Halo Reach. I think they were both very good games in their own right. But that's the expectation of those games versus this is different, because the Master Chief is on the fucking cover. I've played as him in the game. He exists in the play space. And it's like intentionally withholding him. Why? Isn't that like, I don't understand that. If you're gonna exclude him from the material, that's all well and good, but don't shoot. It feels like it's almost shoehorning in Blue Team at this point. I've spent so much goddamn time with Osiris, it's becoming their game instead of the Master Chief and Blue Team's, which, if you're gonna do that, commit to it. Don't give me this expectation then. And this goes back a little bit to the storytelling stuff as well, where if you're gonna, it's okay that you can do like Cortana as a threat and all this kind of stuff, but the way you do it needs to be succinct, or else I'm not gonna understand it or care about it, especially because it's a video game and not a book, where I'm actually actively playing and interacting with things within it. And so right from the get-go, it's like, okay, right off the bat, the pacing of it was weird because they introduced all these things right out of the way, out of the bat, without any explanation until, several levels in, which is fine. But if you're going to do it, have a better setup for it. And then within what I'm talking about now, right, with using the Master Chief as a character in the game, if you're going to do it, make it balanced. make it as close to 50-50 as you can and have things happen that justify that and make it interesting. Because the best parts about the game are still blue team, even though I've spent 80% of the time thus far playing as not blue team. You see where that's a problem, right? Have a little bit more balance to it, because it's good, but it could be better. And especially comparing it to Halo 4, where again, I think the best parts, some of the best parts of that game were the relationship between Master Chief and Cortana, and obviously including both of those characters again in this game. Use it then. Do more with it. Especially since Cortana is now the bad guy, apparently, or you know, whatever, the antagonist, sort of. I mean, obviously, that's gonna have to be explored more yet. But that's the thing. Where the fuck is it? Show me it. And hopefully now that we get back on Genesis, that it will do more with it. I believe in that because I've seen that with the last part. But you never know, man. I still got some doubt regarding the setup of this and whatnot. Like, I understand a lot more now, I think. Anyway, and I am enjoying it, but it's just the way that they've gone about it has not been as impressive as previous games. Let's put it that way. Let me know what you guys think about this so far. Your thoughts about, you know, the setup overall, things with the gameplay, which I am very much enjoying, the characters. Let me know your thoughts on that, and thanks for watching.